What's up, my little cat travelers, and welcome back to another Eden, guys. We are doing Out Part 3. Sorry guys, it's been a long time since I did these things, so let's go. Alright, so we're back at it. Alright, so not the best one so far, not the best one. Okay. Also kind of a bummer, someone actually spoiled one of the character for me, so I have to bring the cat. I have to bring a cat from Astro Island. I think I remember seeing a cat in the forest just after we got to the island. Oh, I actually need to bring a cat for there? Okay. Astro Island. Astro Island. Alright. So yeah, no, I've yes, I do record another Eden because it's one of my favorite game ever, and I know someday the game is sadly gonna close down, so I was like, you know what, I'll just record everything and put it on YouTube, so it'd be saved forever. Wait, I'm having a brain fart right now. Okay, where is... Okay, no, it's in the Okay, there you go. Okay, right here. Reston. There you go. Alright, I need a cat. Rebuilding the village is not fun. Okay, so I need a cat. Is it here? Alright, come on. Okay, sometimes my phone does not work properly. Really? Oh, alright. Okay, well maybe I'm missing, again, maybe because I'm missing the, I'll try to pay a little bit more attention. He's adorable. Oh, he's adorable. He's a kitty cat. Alright, so I need to go there, I guess. Well, I mean, I did kind of like enjoy chapter 1 and chapter 2 with the bubbles and stuff like that. So maybe chapter 3 is gonna wow me. We'll see. We'll see. But my biggest dislike with that out so far is I don't understand the story with Merit so far, and I don't think her village is great. I think her town feels too cramped, and I was expecting something more grandiose. I brought back the cat you asked. Mew. Thank you. Come with me, kitty. I'm going to scan you with a bright light. I hope you don't mind. It's not that I don't like the setting at the moment. It's because, after this cutscene, I'm gonna try to explain my point a little bit better. Hey, Merit. Hey, Merit, where are you going? First, asked us to gather material with the Eldscum. Do you remember how we used them to repair the strait that opened the door to the place? After hearing her story, first I thought he might be able to use them to fortify the treatment chamber as well. He says your stories of the futures also inspire him. Something about Prisma, I believe? Oh yeah, I told him about the Prisma we used in my time. They're kind of powerful crystal, but I don't see I don't see what this has to do with anything. I think he says something about if he can crystallize a material like Prisma, then something. The details were less on us. I think Mara's design is pretty cool. That we can all agree. Well, well, I'm just glad my story was of some use. I thought you were mad at him for making us help out with his sketchy research. Did I miss the part where you forgave him? Because it seems like you're fully on board with it now. As if I could forgive him so easily, I am still very upset. What I do now is for my people. Speaking of this research, we should get that tool from him. Did he? Do we know where he got it? He mentioned finding it here in the hut. He keeps it, thinking it might be of some use later. So we're just a coincidence? See, I low-key like that idea that you have a society that's kind of like in the past or in the present, and then there's like an underground facility with the future. That I think is a cool idea. And I think there's other games that did something similar, like Star Ocean. I have this like a Star Ocean in my head. Seems like Star Ocean did something similar. I never said anything about being unsatisfied, but you seem convinced that he can do something about the demi-human in those machines. Despite all that happened, you still believe in him? You think I have faith in someone who hid all of this from me? Well, all I can say is that he and I have a long history. Mew. Thank you. I was able to gather the specimen data without the issue. However, it doesn't seem to be enough. Would you be able to bring back another cat from different era? I would appreciate if it were one with beautiful fur, just like this one. A different era? Guess I'll try Aura Resort next. There should be a cat there. Alright, I'll be back with another cat soon. Yes, okay, so my main issue with like, so far the story seems good. Like, the story's pretty cool. It's just that you have this kind of like village underground here, right? Which part have you been spoiled? Because you mentioned earlier. Yeah, so Fluffy, aka a loser become winner. He told me that one of the that the girl with the silver hair becomes playable in your team. And you know, if you played any other RPG, you kind of like know that she's gonna become in your team at some point. So, you know, because you have like two characters that look similar. But going back to my other point, see the Golden City of Remulia here on the picture, and what Scott told us in the community video, I was expecting a bigger and better village, because it seems small and lame. Like, no, like the music is cool, I like the golden stuff, but like I was expecting something more vertical. So it's claustrophobic, yes. I was expecting something more along the line of this. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. I don't know. Because I remember Scott was saying like, oh yeah, the village is gonna be nice. It's like inside a giant crater. It's gonna be cool. So I was expecting something more kind of like open, less closed building, something a little bit more like this, more vertical, with like more people in the background, more like animation like this. That's me. So I don't know. All right. By the way, people, I don't know if you noticed, but the more I complain about something, the more it means I love it. So no, okay, all right. Welcome back, Defik. Okay, I'm just imagining is a super micro representation of it. Imagine. I mean, fair enough. And would it help? We'll see. We'll see. Again, we'll see. Well, like, see for here example, like it feels big, it feels open, feels very beachy. Also, guys, when you love something, you can be critical about it and still enjoy it. So, oh Aldo, I didn't realize you were back. Did you manage to get the Astrolabos working? Yeah, we did. Sorry I wasn't able to tell you about it sooner. A lot happened since then. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I don't see a lot of villagers. It doesn't feel like a town or a capital, so yeah. Also, I kind of know that these two characters, oh, you guys can't see my mouse, but yeah, the two girls in the backgrounds are probably the same character. I'm expecting a twist. What are you guys doing here? Hey, what's up, Domain Master? Maybe it's more that the town is in the hub. The astromid is so Remulia feels like it is connected. Or maybe. Also, welcome. The Colonel Clan members who were touched by those bubbles are being treated here. We came to see how they're doing. And the future where humanity is wiped out still hasn't changed, so we came along looking for clues. Wait, does that mean you know someone who can see the future? Well, yeah. He can, but I also have a spaceship to go in the future. I don't know. But just because he saw it doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Of course. Right, there's still a chance we can change it. I don't trust her. I don't trust the hooded girl. We keep looking into what we can to save the future. But don't hesitate to call on us if you need our help. I mean, that is true. That is true. A future where humanity is wiped out. Who? What? Who are you? You're kind of cool looking. Oh, I. Who are you? Time is running out, and here they are, dragging their feet. Guess I can only talk since I've already failed to save the world. Who are you, actually? Is it? I think he's mighty, right? Come on, I'm gonna take you to see Farsa. Ah, he's an NPC from. Yeah. All I can say is all your wounds were healed, but you still feel hungry. All right. Let's go here. What? Why don't you want to go? Why do you want to go to the future, Lady Marith? The knowledge you gain there might be of use to us. I was afraid until not long ago. I thought I would lose my resolve should a bright future awaits. On the other hand, I wasn't sure my heart could take it should the future be bleak. You underestimate your strength, lady. But now I know nothing would change regardless, so I refuse to go. I do not have much time left. If there is indeed a bleak future ahead of us, there wouldn't be enough time for me to change a thing. The same goes for a bright future. I could do nothing for my people. That may be true, yes, but even so, it is unlike you. Is it me, or a lot of like storyline in this game is how bleak the future is? Seems like, oh, the future is doom. Okay, like everyone, like every couple of characters, like, oh, the future is doom. The future is doom. So at some point, we should fix it. I brought you a cat that you ask. It's you? All right. You have my thanks now if you would come this way. I can't help but wonder why he needs cats in particular. Perhaps because we have them in our city? He might make for an easier comparison. Just sound like a weird idea. No, I know not every story is like that, but, you know, seems like the Alma and Sesta story was really similar to that. Since, if I remember correctly, Nona. Nona's team was trying to fix the future and stuff like that, so. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, especially if you know where another Eden takes inspiration from. I think the scan went well. Said no cat owner ever. It did indeed. The analysis has showed that there isn't much data we can use with this cat compared to the one from your time. So it was all for nothing? No, I just like cat. I love cats. No, not at all. There was a vast amount of energy in this island, which effect all life upon it. But the cat you just brought me show almost no sign of that energy, which is to say, it gave me something to compare to the initial cat too, thus allowing me to analyze information and... Well, I'm glad that could help out. I mean, yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Now, all that is left for the device here is to proceed all the necessary information. I still have some work to do on that front, so you'll have to wait just a little longer. Why don't we meet up in the Astrarium afterward? Hey, wouldn't you say things are going a little too well for here? I mean, sure, he works with the treatment room before, but he seems way too familiar with the equipment in this room. You don't find that weird at all? Are you sure he doesn't know more than he's letting on? Ram. I promised Aldo that I would question him once all was said and done, isn't that right? There was no promise involved, but we did have this conversation. You head back to the city and wait in the Astrarium. But please, Ram. Fine. We'll be waiting for you here. I don't trust her because you don't see her face. I don't trust her. My anime knowledge tells a lot. I have planned on waiting until treatment had resolved. I'd resume to ask you, but no longer. I must know about the work you do here, Barca. Are you truly just following someone else's order? I can't tell you that yet. Yet? Does that mean you reveal all in time? Yes. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I'm asking you to accept it for now. I hope Farsa is a guy. How dare you? But I will grant you this one request, out of respect. But there will not be a next time, do you understand? Yes, we can't trust any noble with top hats in this game either. They're somehow turn out to be bad. Yeah, they do. They do. But of course, they do. Was I too easy on him? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I believe in whatever choice it is you make as the next queen, Marith. I don't really understand much about politics, but I'm just happy seeing you try your best. You shouldn't be allowed to have one followers like that, right? I hope you keep saying things like that to me, even if you're just giving me peace of mind. I feel uneasy far too quickly. I don't think I was made to be in a position of power. I just put everything I had into learning how to act royalty, that's all. It wasn't just because of my weak constitution that I didn't want to see the future. It's because I truly am just weak. Oh no, she's sick. She has the anime sickness. She's gonna die soon. Or something. What about the dude in the second Persona collab? I don't think collabs are canon, so it doesn't count. Doesn't count. What the hell is that? What's okay, the door is locked. I mean, do you guys consider collabs canon? Cool, I unlocked the door. Fair enough. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I mean, beside the joke I just said, yeah, is Another Eden is one of the few franchises where anything could be canon because time travel in multiple dimension. So yeah, everything is canon, just like in Warhammer 40k. So you're gonna get some answer out of Farsa once he's finished healing all those sick people, right? Hey, what's up, TNT? Welcome back. Yes, and I intend to know every last thing about his involvement in the hut. I sure hope so. You can do more than hope. You can be certain. Just know that I am not doing this for you, Ram, but for the Golden City. I know that. I'm just worried, that's all. No one likes being tricked. If you are trying to accomplish something, you can't let your guard down even for a second. Misjudging someone or make a wrong move, and everyone's efforts will be wasted. Speaking from experience? No, I didn't say that. I miss Lord Genshin. He was funny. Lord of Scum. He was like my favorite villain. Certainly not canon to the source material, but to nerd itself. Yeah. Oh yeah. Will the machine works again? I'm glad we can all agree. There's just one thing I left to do. Aldo, you said you used the Astrolabos to come here from the future, yes? Genshin would speak. Genshin would speak, and that side story was one of my favorite, and not just because Tsubame was in it, but I thought it was cool. And I think the enemy design for some bosses in there were peak. Stuff like Aero Symphony creating an entire city unique to another Eden. Ooh. Then you must be familiar with these. A star map and an Astarob. Use them in the future. They should open the door. They will lead you to the cure. I would ask you why you have such items, but I doubt I'll get an answer. Lady Marit, I want you to accompany them as well this time. No, you know I don't want to see the future on this line. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to go to the Astorium with them, which is why I'm giving these items to you. You coward! How dare you say that to me? Wait, Lady Marit, what? What? Yo, go to the future. Here's the thing. What? You know exactly why I don't want to go to the future. No matter what I find there, I won't have enough time to do anything about it. Do you remember what I asked you? If you found out the grim future awaits us, would you let everyone know the truth and have them despair, or would you keep it secret and let them in? Come peacefully in the far futures. There is only war. Of course, I remember. I don't have an answer for you then, but I was wrong. I realize there's a third option. You could research for a way to avoid that grim future. A fanciful thought, nothing more. Even if it is, I want you to pursue it. Everything is for you. Everything is as you suspected, Lady Marit. The hut doesn't just help the sick. It controls the food supply, public order, even the population itself. That's kind of creepy. And if it fails, it will take the Golden City and its people with it. What then? What do I do? You must find a way for our people to survive without the hut. There is still time enough to do. To do that, I can give you that time. What are you saying, Farsa? Thanks to Aldo and his companion, I realized I could buy you some time. This is why I want you to go to the future with them and take the Astrorob and start map with you. If you are so certain there is something that can be done, then I will do as you ask. I will go to the Asterium, but no further. Oh, really? It's not as remotely as obvious in English, but Farsa equals Farda. Oh. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, so good thing. Okay. Oh, everything makes sense now. Farsa, when I return, I want you to perform a horrific ritual for me. Whatever for. Thank you, Rafik. There's a mysterious man who has taken great care of me since I was young, but lately, all we seem to do is argue. And I want to change that. Lady Marith, I will definitely have to put some thought into finding the right incantation. Cool. I got a ball, and I got a piece of paper. Nice. I mean, I don't wanna sound like me, but although as a giant spaceship, we could move the entire city to like a safe location in the future. But you know, didn't notice that either. But that makes a lot of sense. Names like that are everywhere here. Yeah. Take me to the Astrarium in your area, Aldo. But know that I won't go anywhere else. I will see only that. I only see what absolutely must. I guess we could manage that if we moved the Riftbreaker above this astral ruin. Alright, let's leave it to me. Huh. You don't have much time left. Others have already found out about what you're doing. At this rate, someone's going to stop you. I had hoped to wait for their return, but it seems that won't be possible. I need to set things in motion before it's too late. Miha, I leave the rest to you. You know what? Now it's getting interesting. I'm fully like immersed. Lady Marie, I have come this far in pursuit of my own ideal. To me, your death will be our undoing. I pray you become a good queen to the people. I never expected I could wish for such a thing. Okay, now the plot thinking this is interesting. All right, to the future we go. What? Okay. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. By the future they mean the present. My bad. Okay. The asteroid looks practically unchanged. We had no choice but to put past. We had no choice but to pass through the astral ruin to get here. So unfortunately, Merritt saw how much everything else has changed. Are you worried because I'm upset? Yuck. I could tell by your reaction when we first met that the Golden City was gone by your time. But I suppose 20,000 years could do that to your civilization. I mean, look, listen, lady. I mean, I understand that you don't want your people to die, but 20,000 years is a long, long time. So, I mean, of course, you know. Now then, let's get the Astrolabos working. I mean, also, you seem to have like cat here, so like you're probably like a beast folk. So everything is fine. Like you're a little bit freaking out for no reason. I mean, look, listen, like 20,000 years old, like 20,000 years is a long time. Oh boy. All right, guys. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna go look on our beautiful website. So, but yeah, I mean, am I crazy? 20,000, like, it's like 20,000 years old is a lot of time. Oh no, I'm upset. My civilization and my people are dead. Lady, I don't know. They probably change. Wait, no, this is not it. Where to go? Yeah. I'm. All right. So I need the. Okay, I need to read this. Okay, so it's Okay, so all right. Okay, so it's not this one. It's Peace Record. Alright, I'll do it. The star rises in the south, but not the north. When the prior burns in the south, the moon is on the northwest with the capillary due west. When Alabai shimmer in the east, Cornelian began to glow nearby. If I were to describe this day, I should speak to the golden path to paradise. Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly look on the website. I'm not a smart man. Okay, let's. All right. Okay, thank you, internet. All right, so I got it here. Okay, so it's yeah, I did it by myself. I did it by myself. 10 out of 10. I'm super smart. Whoever's in charge of the wiki, whoever is putting those guides, deserves all the love. He deserves like all the love and everything he wants in life. So the Astrolab still works in your era? It sounds like a door open somewhere, just like Farsa said it would. Will you be coming to check it out, Mary? I'll come this far. I still these guys everyone in charge of it is rock on. Maybe I should get myself like a voice changer so I can like do female voice. I'll look into it. I'll say this again, like I play other mobile games and to this day I still think that the Another Eden community is one of the best. We've been around for almost 10 years, give or take, and I don't think we had any drama. I don't think anything bad or weird happened. Like everyone is nice to each other, and this is great, and I love it. So it's fun to be part of a community where no one is toxic and where everyone is like welcoming and helping each other. Like, patrolling the ruins. Who have you brought with you? This is Merit, Livina, and Rem. Why, she looks like Speary. Yep. If I was Scott, I would give Blue Zero Corp like 1,000 a month worth of Chronostone, like I've seen on the game. It's nice when the game is not that big. It's blessing in disguise. Well, yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, it is. I work in the industry. Like, for people who don't know, I work in the industry, and I think we didn't hit the perfect spot. It's a passion project that don't really want to. Of course, I want to make profit, but they're not greedy. And I think the community is the perfect size, so everything is like working perfectly. I do wish we would become a little bit bigger, but if we become too big, we might attract like bad people. Like, for example, Art Knight and even Nikkei. Sometimes it's the community is not super nice. So I don't know. Mary and Livina comes from this island, but 20,000 years in the past. All right. I'm a so I work for Rainbow Six Siege. I'm a game developer for Rainbow Six Siege. Right now, I am working on the EVE and esports cell. So I did a bunch of stuff in the game, but that's what I'm doing right now. I work with. I'm working on the EVE cell, which is anything that has to do with replays and the esports section. So that's what I do. This is Gilness, Miru, and Varys. We explored these ruins together before. Maybe I should leave it at that. Mary did say she didn't want to know about the future. You seem to be different species than these humans. What relation do you have with Aldo and his companion? You needed to be worried. We are friends of his, not unlike yourself. If you were from this island all the way in the past, do you know about the beast folks? After all, this is... Let's not get into detail. Nope. Your name is Gilness, yes? I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave this place now. Is that so? Am I interrupting something? If you're so curious, you can have Aldo explain everything later. But right now, there is something we must see for ourselves, so please, if you would. Okay, so Anthony, you guys have teams you like more than others and totally not switch things around? What do you mean by that? I'm not understanding exactly what you're saying. I feel like I should say something, but they probably wouldn't like that. I love it. Very well, but don't keep me waiting. Let's go, Aldo. We need to find whatever door it is that open. Right, I'll fill you on the detail later, guys. Are you sure we should let them go like that? I am certain Aldo will keep an eye on them. I am curious to know about these visitors from 20,000 years in the past, though. I mean, okay. Do I need to go? Okay, no, I need to go to the room right here. I mean, was your question asking if people inside the team move around to different position? Ah, okay. You're trying to look for beef in my team? Nah. No, but I'm gonna say this though, and this is again my personal opinion. So this, this does not reflect the game, but I do believe that we have a little bit too many cooks in the kitchen, which caused the game to take a long of time to do changes and to kind of like pivot when we need to make a decision. So since we're like a giant ship, it takes time to turn because we have a lot of cook in the kitchen. So it doesn't change much. It hasn't changed much since last time we saw it. Relevant specimen confirmed. Opening door to experiment room 0821. Specimen should proceed to that room. Specimen? Grab tissues. Okay. I just want to explore, guys, a little bit to get some chests.
Splendid! Be on your guard.
Yeah, they not a fan of the enemy design in this in this chapter either. That little pink blob is not something I find amazing. All right, let's go here. Always remember, guys, there's always chests hidden in this game. None of them contain anything great if you've been playing for a long time, but you know, for new players, you can always grab some stuff. Like, what is that supposed to be? That like weird pink monsters? Like the robot I get, but
Barely even a battle.
okay, nothing here. Always running. Yes, always running through walls. Yeah, yeah.
Who wants to get beat up first?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say it. Another Eden has some amazing design for enemies. Sometimes they're yeah, kind of like a Axolot mix. Ooh, wait, guys, I have a boss. All right, and because it's me, I'm gonna go totally blind. So wish me luck. All right, let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Stop. Rawr, I'm a chimera. Rawr. That seems different than the others. Maybe something changed in the past 20,000 years. What are we gonna do? We need to get past it, so if it's sent out on its way, we must defeat it. Rawr, 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 rawr. It's noticed us. Get ready, everyone. Yeah. Now that you mention it, a lot of chimera and specimen is also a weird word to use. Here's what I think. I think that and this is based on totally nothing, but I think that Merit's storyline is someone did an experiment that when it fused human and animal, you know, like the dream to have cat girls, and the beast folks are like descendants of that, or something like that. You know, they started as a freak experiment, and then the time progressed, and it kind of like became their own species. I know, right? Great, I know. Huh, I barely broke a sweat. I wonder if this is the experiment room that the voice spoke of. It's the same room Farsa used to examine the cat in my time. Let's go check it out. Listen, one of my friend that played Another Eden way back told me this. He's like, look, I love Another Eden, but if you ever played any JRPG or played any kind of like, you watch any anime, you can pretty much guess the plot. I was like, you know what? You're right. I wonder what awaits us inside. All right, I'm ready for the plot twist. Huh? Wait, what? Okay, I was not expecting a robot. What is it? Oh, sorry, it looks like a friend of mine, so I got worried, but it looks like I was wrong. Relevant specimen has entered the room, playing recorded message. Please take... I know, right? 3-star KMS bot lore. Please take the device up on the table back with you and give it to the Arcanis Mia? I'm gonna scroll back a little bit. No, you didn't say the word Mia, so could have been mom. Lady Marith, may this give you enough time to pursue your ideal? We always assumed they were KMS robot. I don't know if they're actually robot. Oh, mighty daughter of the lioness, in the city of gold, cloak thyself in feline fierceness and charge forth across the aurum earth. Carve the path forward into the future. Is this the device? Those words at the end kind of sound like the arcanic ritual, don't you think? They're very mysterious. If you read their character description, it's very weird too. I never noticed that. Fascinating to say the least. Samarit, doesn't that robe look familiar to you? It reminds me of one of those the one that Parsa wear. No. Wait, is Farsa a robot? Wait a second. I don't get it. What's going on? I don't think there's anything to explain. Everything's kind of as you see it. You mean that's what Farsa actually looks like? I thought they were somehow connected, but it turns out it's actually them. Huh. Okay. Okay, so I was not expecting a robot. I Loki was expecting like a guy with like cat hair or just like a normal human animal hybrid. I was not expecting this at all. Okay. All right. Now I see why this is good. Okay. I'm okay. Wow. Damn. Okay. I I I I did not see that coming. For real, I did not see it. I'm not faking it. I did not see it coming at all. Huh. Lady Marith. Where is Farsa? I have a question for him, and they cannot wait. It seems like you got the treatment device then, the one Farsa gave his life to create. What do you mean? The voice told us to give this to you. But there was something else in the room that we couldn't quite understand. So you saw Farsa's husk. Did it look like something like this? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? No, I refuse to believe that these robots from year one were meant for that storyline. I refuse. I freaking refuse. No, 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 no. I refuse. Nope. What the? A demi-human? Normally, we use the device to appear so to everyone else. Perhaps it could be easier to understand if I say it's creating an illusion. I don't. I mean, exactly. I mean, what? Do you remember how the entrance at the hut looks like an ordinary wall at first? Are you the one who created and managed the hut? Not just that, we watch over the city, keep it safe and healthy. Are they pulling a Star Trek on us where you have like a couple of people that did a civilization and they're kind of like overseeing their experiment? Like all the sages and the people that do the prayer are kind of like the head scientists and they try to create a new race of cat people? Whoa, okay. Right now, I think it's more important to focus on the project Farsa left behind. It's a special device needed to update the hot treatment system. We were finally able to complete it using the material gathered with the Illicum and the data from the future's cat. Also, we can heal you, Lady Marit. Yeah, that's why the Golden City is exclusive. Uh... Oh, that is the question. That is the question that keeps me at night. Um, I mean, really depends of like what kind of cat girl we're talking about. If we're talking about cat girl, kind of like Meredith or I don't know. It would be kind of weird because they would have like two ears, right? It would be kind of weird in a way. Hmm. All right, I'm still okay. In order to create this device, the material you gather needed to sit for a long time. We figured it out after hearing about the prisma from Aldo's time. Just like how the element power crystallized over many years. The unique energy on this island combined with that same level elemental power also changed into a special crystal over time. We created a simulation in that system and found that if we used that, even more advanced treatment would be possible. I didn't ask for now. Tell me where Sparsa is. In that experiment room, he entered the chambers to stop time for itself and developed this device. What do you mean? What? We live a long time, but we are nearing our limits. We can't survive a few more millennia. That is why he sealed off the laboratory to sleep until the day it is possible to develop the device. He seals off the lab to sleep? I don't think I quite got all of that. Is that possible for us to speak with Farsa? No, the experiment room only opens from the inside. But I asked him to perform a hortic ritual when I return. Do men are... I am... Speech... Damn, okay. I was not expecting none of that. So if I understand all of that, we can use the device to get the treatment chambers working again, right? Yes, and they work even better than before. Okay. Well, that's good, but if I'm being completely honest, I'm still a little confused. You and I, Aldo. I know someone from the future who looks like you guys. Do you know anything about that? You speak of a time 10,000 of years from now. I doubt they could be our kind. How should I explain this? We are spiritual being with no physical form. So what you see now is just a vessel. Perhaps the blueprint for our vessel survived until our time and someone creates a similar machine based on them? Ah, but it's possible some of them were swallowed by a vortex of light just as you were. So how exactly are you guys? So who exactly are you guys? Ancient beings, I haven't the right to tell you more than that. I swear to God, if I go into... I'm gonna go click on the yellow robot, and I'm gonna go click on that robot, and if in their description they're saying something similar to what's happening here, I'm gonna freak out. It just means that these guys planned everything from the beginning. This was unexpected. Demi-humans aren't just ordinary specimen, do they? And that's Farsa guy. I don't know him. He's not one of my people. One of the people I'm looking for. Is it possible that he's also an evolution? What the fuck is going on here? TNT, how? You're not helping. Farsa was super interested in our story about staying in that water coffin for hundreds of years. Did all this happen because we told him about it? Probably. I think what you did really had an impact on him. Is that a bad thing? It's not really about whether it's bad or not, but if you're asking, I don't think it is. It's kind of crazy that a mobile game has an insane storyline like this with like plots and twists. Me neither, because I let you protect what's important for you. I will read it a little bit later, but wow. Okay, how are you feeling? You collapsed so suddenly. I'm fine. I apologize for your trouble. I can't believe I can't speak to Farsa anymore. Yeah, he's resting now, for you. I mean, they just said the robots are just vessel, and their description says save us. I get it. But this is real. He really did give you time. Marriott. All right. Come on, Meredith. Let's just use that device to get you fixed up. Hey, what's up, Mystic Melody? Yes. And then. Hello. I will become a queen who leads the Golden State into the future. Okay. Damn. Damn. All right, guys. A little debrief before I switch to part 4, like I always do, guys. Wow. Damn. Okay. Wow. The village sucks. That won't change. That won't change. But the story and the plot twist is pretty dope. Damn. The robot reveal was kind of something I did not see. All right, I'm gonna read this real quick. Okay. Within their database, the remain part of the story. To protect the cursed girl, the board urged them to carry on running all the while the light of the two ran through. The Japanese, the first characters of each of them. Okay, so first description for the robot Gnome, Noome, and I read, once upon a time there was a small white room. The room was protected by Tin Men. The Tin Men were told to maintain peace within the room. There was no one in the room, so peace was maintained. One day, 3 children appears in a small white room. They got on very well with one another, and Ghastly listened to all the Tin Men had to say. Those 3 children were very peaceful in that small white room. The other one. The master and the Tin Men ordered them to let one of their children out of the small white room. The Tin Men chose the red-haired boy and let him go. A boy and a girl were left in the room, and all was peaceful. The two came to know an important secret. From that day on, the small white room knew only peace. The two ran and ran and ran, but the wolves chased after them whenever they went. The two keep running for days and days until they were too tired to run any further. This is when the girl was cursed by the wolf. To protect the cursed girl, the boy urged them to carry on running. All the while, the light of the girl's match was close to going out, just as two were too close, collapsing. The red-haired wolf was unlike the other wolf and did not try and cursed the two. The wolf told the boy that if we were to hide the girl in the box, the girl would be safe. So the boys hid her in the box as well as himself, so he wouldn't be lonely. The two were found by a pack of wolves. The alpha decided that they should be killed, but before they could do the deeds, the couple gave birth to 8 children. They hid their story within the tales. They told the children they did not die in vain. What the fuck? I am actually reading through the link and I am very confused. All right, guys. So okay, I'm gonna ask you this, guys, before taking a small break and switching to part 4. By the way, guys, on YouTube, leave a comment down below what your thought was on that big reveal. But are you guys saying that you don't know because you don't want to tell me, or because you actually think that no one knows? I'm not even sure Whiteflower Studio knows. Yeah, I mean, this is wow. This wow, this was big. This was really big. I'm a little bit speechless. Well, we got one chapter left, guys. Part 4, which hopefully is not too long. Hopefully I can complete it today. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. There you go. You swear it's still a mystery? I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Alright, guys. So that being said, guys, I'm going to take a small break, guys, and we'll do Act 4. So, guys, once again, if you like what I do, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, guys. And I'll see you for... Wait, why am I saying part 4? It's actually part... I don't know. The following. Is it part? I'm confused. It's chapter 3. Chapter 3. It's actor 3, chapter 3. Anyway, guys, see you in a bit.